In the new Yeeps update, there is a ton of things that we gotta cover. There is newly, you can actually take this and place it down. That is very new to the community. And there's also the public world code that you can place down and, like this and then everywhere. There's also the mobile app where you can place down it everywhere. There's also the tech webs that you can place down. We'll cover that later. So all of these tech webs are to a biome. They have every single tech web here. Delete the game mode sound because you could already get it beforehand. Over here, there's a Yeeps, we'll talk about that later. You can buy these pictures by walking up to them in the anniversary hall. And this big board is walking through, so you can actually make secret rooms like this with every single board that you have. And then this board can be turned into a movie set, which would be very nice. There's also this puzzle thing that we're talking about now. This is the last piece for my puzzle. It's not gonna do the sound effect since I already own and did this puzzle. I can't do footage of it in the game, but it would shoot confetti out at you and tell you what you got. So what you get is this. So what you get is this hat right here. This hat. And then you also this sparkler. It looks like a star, the anniversary poster and the other poster. They thought you'd get every single poster. What you really have to do is buy all the posters with 300 buck coins in the anniversary hall. And once you would buy them, you would have all of them, and they cost 300 buck coins. So what I didn't talk about was the color flags. These colored flags, you can color them. You could also, for the anniversary thing, you can also, you can color, but they don't actually change color. They're for the anniversary event. So if I change them to this color, they would stay the same color. But if I change these to a color, they wouldn't, and they cannot color at any point in time. So that's cool. Another thing that's cool is the new things on the tech web. There is a global poll box. I'm gonna click the edit button, and then I'm gonna click sued. So the only thing that we have right now is PB&J, but you put it in there, and it does food. So let me change the hidden. If you put it in there, which I don't have another option, so I have to put it in there. If I were to go into this mode, you can't see the votes. So someone could vote, but you can't see the votes. So what happens is, you go into creative, and then you can actually see the votes. So if you reset all the votes, it resets every single vote on the poll, and then you could just keep doing it until So another thing is trading cards. With trading cards, you can trade the cards. Whenever you trade the cards, it does a stuffed version of this, and there's also a wooden version. So what would happen is the person would put in their cards, like any card, for a chance of a levitation potion or a hollow potion. You put it in, and then you say lock and trade, and then they give you the offer, then you say accept, and then it shoots at you, which you can find in another video to actually see how to do it. it works the same for the stuffed ones. So if you were to put it in there, walk in, it shoots back at you. So there's bouncer gnomes. The bouncer gnomes look like this. There's a tiny frog now. There's a big frog now. And there's also DJ Frog. There's a cake which I want to talk about. So it splashes the ground. You can hit it at people with blind your screen, and you can eat it. And it actually works, I think, inside of this one. This. It does. That actually works inside of the it works inside of areas where you can't actually shoot stuff. How you get the cards is there's challenges for the cards, and there's also domino, angled domino, angled big card domino, and then there's another domino, and there's an angled version of that domino, which is flew into outer space. So the angled domino you can place, but a cool feature about them, which I just learned, is if you place behind them, they cannot break that way. And if you place something in front of them, they cannot break that way. So it just can't break. So these can be used in builds where you don't want your thing to break by weapons, or you could just use reinforce. Probably be better. This also works for the cards, I'm pretty sure. But it does not work with the angle. What's also cool is the playing card gun, because it actually shoots cards out. I don't know if it shoots your cards. I haven't tested that yet. So you can shoot these at mobs and they do a bunch of damage. They actually do damage to players, which is a little bit cooler than I thought. For the update is actually a super cool, what's this called? A super cool magician kind of looking person. The glasses I think are pretty cool, since they're like, imagine it being a colored yeep looking at you, a gray colored yeep. Yeah. Okay, so that is a new update of Yeeps Hide and Seek. Also redeem my promo code GO46. I got it from the devs, and I really hope that you claim it for free buck coins.
Where's the new thing?
It is GO46.
Who knows
It's on
what
the
the new
screen
thing
right
is?
now.